The thing I really like about Bam and Giannis together is even, as they're both getting a little older, which is weird to say because Giannis is 31 and Bam isn't even 30 yet. They're both awesome defensively, but they're different enough that there's really, really high synergy defensively. I think that they are both switchable, but I like Bam's switchability more than Giannis's. I think Giannis's superpower defensively is his weak side rim protection. So you put Bam in a position where he just becomes fully switchable. He's switching 1 to 5, which we know he can do. And you have Giannis as the roamer in that Draymond Green role. And then you have Erik Spoelstra, who I've seen Heat fans say some wild stuff about him recently, just growing frustrated with him. He still is one of the best coaches in the NBA, especially with tactics. You let him build a defense around those two guys, and we're talking about almost independent of anybody else on the roster, a floor of, top 5, top 10 defense in the NBA. That's a pretty damn good starting point. And I know that neither one of us, we're both, big sample size guys. We're not just going to jump at any opportunity to believe it. But Bam very clearly is working on the shooting aspect of it. Whether you buy it or you don't buy it, he clearly is trying to reach his ceiling. So whatever ceiling is there, I do believe he's going to reach it. Whether that ceiling is good enough to be a true stretch 5 next to Giannis, I'm not sure. I'm not claiming that's a yes or no. But I do feel strongly that he's trying to reach it, which is a good thing if they were to get Giannis.
I totally agree. I love what Bam is doing, and I love that he's shooting the threes. He's like, I'm gonna get these threes up. A lot of guys shy away from it. We've seen AD do that for a long time, where it's like the coach wants him to shoot threes, and he's like, man, I just don't feel comfortable doing this. Bam is putting a lot of effort into increasing his volume significantly from last season, and even though he had a really, really poor stretch for a lot of the season, he's shot his way through it, and he seems to have turned the corner and getting back to it. And I think that's going to be part of a progression for anybody who's learning to incorporate a new part of their game, especially shooting from deeper range than they're used to throughout their entire career. And somebody with the touch of a Bam Adebayo, who seemingly makes every short mid-range jumper that he ever attempts, he should be able to kind of get there, you would imagine. So I wouldn't say I'm a doubter in Bam's ability to kind of become a good enough shooter to be able to work with Giannis. And the defense, to your point, I mean, you make great points. I think people think of Giannis as like this perimeter kind of stopper guy, and that is not who he is at all. There's been situations where, an offensive player is going off, and it's like, why don't they sick Giannis on him? And it's like, probably because Giannis would get cooked too in that situation. Like, that is not his best strength defensively, is stopping guys on the perimeter. But to your point, he has a different strength than Bam, which makes them synergistic defensively as well.